Hey all, and welcome back to the Car Secrets channel, where today we will look at a Lexus Technical Service Bulletin number 0041-16. What this bulletin affects or what it applies to is 2015 to 2016 model year NX200t. So these are the turbo models, not the hybrid NX300h, only the 2-liter turbo ones. What they can exhibit is a check engine light, followed by a diagnostic trouble code P019023. It's a fault code for fuel rail pressure sensor signal being stuck low. So let's say you're driving your vehicle and the check engine light comes on, and it may have some other warning lights on, the triangle one, etc. May say reduced engine power, see the dealer, those sort of things. You would scan the engine control module for diagnostic trouble codes and find this code. Then this TSB most likely applies. And let's go over the repair procedure for it. Because this is not a recall, it's not covered on every vehicle, regardless of the warranty conditions. In this case, it has to be within warranty, which is 8 years. Because this applies to the earlier models, 2015, 2016, they're all going to be out of warranty by now, and you would most likely have to pay for this to be performed. So the remedy is reprogramming the software in the engine control module. The time here is what warranty pays the technician. When you come in and it's customer pay or book time, they will charge you more than that. Probably half an hour to an hour. It's going to depend on the dealership. So just be ready for that. All right. Here's the parts information. It's pretty irrelevant. It's just the new engine control module part numbers, but the ECM does not get replaced as part of this repair. So this information doesn't really mean anything to us. The tools and equipment is a text stream, which is the device or scan tool used to check for codes and perform the ECM software updates at the dealership. And the GR8 battery diag station is just a fancy battery charger because they need to maintain a voltage high enough to enable the reprogramming. If it drops too low, it can cause issues with the engine control module. Here's the calibration information. So depending on the particular package you have or trim, like F Sport all-wheel drive or all-wheel drive F Sport, this is front-wheel drive FF right here. You may have a calibration ID that's one of these, and then this is the newer one, right? So there may actually be calibrations newer than this, and they go numerically higher. So there may be a 5600 or 5700 by now. So when the vehicle comes in, they would need to validate it and see. If it's one of these older ones, then they can update it. If not, then it is already been updated and this service bulletin does not apply to your vehicle. So there may be a different issue with it. So the repair procedure is just to confirm that the check engine light is on and there is a code in the system. Then they would check for the calibration ID, as I mentioned, and also for a sticker. Now, this sticker is not very reliable because some dealerships don't put them on when they do these reflashes. But the sticker would say, hey, this calibration has been already updated. I would always check with an actual scan tool and see. If it is the older one, the next step is to reprogram the engine control module. It's also called the PCM, powertrain control module. This is important, is to maintain the voltage high enough so that the engine computer does not get bricked or frozen while doing the reflash. Once the reflash is complete, they would install a sticker or maybe not. And then after that, just clear the codes, test drive the vehicle, and make sure it's operating as designed. So that's the fix for this particular issue on that model. Hopefully this information was helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.